Despite being only 25 years old, Luka Doncic has already earned the reputation as a big-time playoff performer. However, in Game 3 of the first-round series versus the Clippers, Doncic suffered a sprained right knee in the first quarter. While Doncic on the surface has put up impressive numbers since, his efficiency has cratered. In the last 5 playoff games dating back to Game 3 versus the Clippers, he's shooting just 38% and 16% from 3 on nearly 10 attempts per game. Doncic has already said this injury will likely limit him until he gets to rest this summer. So how is it impacting him, and what can the Mavericks do to overcome it? Let's take a deeper look and find out. One of Doncic's biggest advantages as a scorer is his size. At 6'7", 230, he's able to overpower smaller defenders in isolation or when driving out of pick and roll to finish in the paint. This regular season, Doncic converted 55% of his shot attempts in the paint. So far this postseason, he shot just 35% from there. Let's take a look at the difference between these instances of Doncic trying to get downhill in the regular season versus the postseason. In this regular season clip after a handoff, he's isolated against an All-NBA defender in Giannis Antetokounmpo. Doncic gets into his dribble move, but look how quickly it takes for him to get by Giannis before converting a layup. Now here's a handoff from Game 6 against the Clippers. Paul George is a great defender too, but look at the drastic difference in the ability to create any space here. Doncic also struggled to get lift around the rim, and the result is a blocked shot. If Doncic has a signature shot, it would be his step-back three. This regular season, Doncic took it to new heights, where he shot 40% on step-back threes, making 169 of them. So far this postseason, he shot just 25% on them, making 12 of his 48 attempts. Is this injury related? Probably not. There might be instances where, due to the knee injury, Doncic doesn't get enough lift on the shot. Though given it's been 7 playoff games, this is probably just some regression over a small sample. As easy as Doncic or prime James Harden make them look, step-back threes do have a high degree of difficulty. The tough part is, Doncic's struggles from the paint just put more pressure on him to make these shots from deep. The good news for the Mavericks is that even when Doncic is struggling by his standards to score, he's incredibly valuable. The pressure he puts on opposing defenses can lead to some fantastic looks for teammates. Just look at the attention Doncic draws out of this pick and roll. He draws 2 Thunder defenders, and all 5 are looking at the ball. The result is a beautiful skip pass to Josh Green for what's essentially a warm-up jumper that he converts. Doncic will be able to create clean looks from 3 and lobs often. Now here's the biggest problem for the Mavericks. While they have averaged the 3rd most open catch-and-shoot threes per game this postseason, they've only hit 34% of them, which is the 2nd lowest total of remaining playoff teams. So what's the best case for Doncic and the Mavericks here? It probably starts with him having some success from 3. Once some threes start falling, that puts more pressure on the opposing defense and could give Doncic more favorable driving lanes to the paint. Then the supporting cast needs to start converting the open looks from deep that Doncic and Kyrie Irving help create. Outside of Doncic and Irving, the Mavericks don't have many players they trust to play postseason minutes who can create their own shot. This could loom large given the Thunder's depth, and Doncic likely won't have the same burst off the dribble, but we've seen too much Luka magic to this point to completely count him out.